I'm just happy that they have nets, so they don't fall and drop out. You know?
Shout out to Tim Cook.
There's one for you.
Remember, just good enough.
Hoover.
This one's rated. This
Hammers and Russian.
This episode's rated R, guys.
like a Fallout or something.
Yeah, that's it.
I had a buddy who did a
That is
perfect
pretty.
recreate. Ooh, that's pretty
That
nice.
is pretty.
The Stars and Stripes.
America.
Mayonnaise.
Right there, yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who recreated the AK from like the AK-74U from Operation Metro. So he like
Yeah,
built
Metro.
it like that exact one with like the pull-out stock
Yeah.
and like the little beams. It's
I thought
nice.
Metro was amazing as far as their gun design. Like, it's realistic. It's like if shit hit the fan and you had to just whip shit together, scavenge for shit. Like, that's exactly what I would.
Did you ever play Stalker before? Like
Soccer?
Stalker.
Stalker. Oh,
Yeah, like
Chernobyl.
Cause
No,
of the Pirate.
I haven't. But I hear Chernobyl is banging.
There is a second one coming out.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I remember when Stalker first came out back
came
in,
out,
in the early 2000s.
30
Like,
years ago.
yeah, when that came out, well, I was in college when that game came out. It was like
Century.
it was one of
Yeah.
the groundbreaking ones to be able to have one of the largest maps on out there in the world. Now
Yeah.
it's like it was kind of like the inspiration to Red Dead, you know, for how big some of them
Or
got. And
Grand
such.
Theft Auto, yeah.
And Grand Theft Auto.
I think that's like the later Assassin's Creed. Love 'em. Great. But I think at some point it's just overload, right? Where it takes you 2 days in real time to get across the map. That might be excessive. You could have thrown it down. And then half the time the worlds are so like barren and empty.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's one thing like Red Dead was great in that no matter where you went, there was always something.
yeah.
So the world felt
I
lived.
feel like there's a rule in those RPG games where every 30 to like 45 seconds you have to have something happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
Whether it be a
something-
weather
yeah.
event,
Just
whether
keep,
it be
keep the players' attention, you know.
Yeah.
Just keep
I
them
agree.
wanting to keep playing. It's
Right,
like,
you don't
oh,
go
I'm just
across the
going
map.
across the desert.
You had mentioned Assassin's Creed. It takes you 2 days to go across the map, and there's nothing going on. And you know, like Assassin's Creed. That's why I like the original Assassin's Creed.
Same.
They were like linear, and I know everybody's like, "Oh, the linear. You're
Mm.
just bad at the game or whatever." It's like, no, I like getting a game done in under 3 days.
I still have
you
life to
know?
live. I got responsibilities, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Like if I really want to grind a game, let me just play WoW.
Well, see, in Assassin's
true.
Creed, I really liked the original one because what is the game? It's Assassin's Creed. The original game, you were an assassin. You had to line up your target, hunt them, find the perfect approach. These newest ones, I don't really feel that assassin-y. Yeah, you can do assassin-y stuff. But
Feels like an first-person shooter.
I mean, in a sense,
a
yeah.
sense, yeah.
In a sense, it's kind of third person. But yeah, I think they really took a lot of what made Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed. They went back to it in Mirage a bit, I hear. I haven't played it personally, but it sounds pretty interesting.
Is Mirage like the brand new one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not Shadow, I think, is the Japanese one they're coming out with. That
One's got
We
a
won't
lot of
talk about that.
controversy.
Yeah.
It's
We
got a
won't-
lot
we
of
won't talk
controversy.
about that.
You know, it's up there with Tales of the Shire right now. Yeah,
Right,
let's not
right.
talk about it.
Well, I guess we have to ask that question afterwards. Like, what makes it so controversial? They still have the
so
women
the main character is a black samurai, and a lot of Japanese people are upset because they feel like that's not an
Historically,
accurate
Yeah.
Oh, you
depiction.
going woke in a very
Historically
right
accurate.
segregated country, yeah, because they still have segregation in 2024 there, where it's like you read those Reddit stories, you hear about those stories about guys going, like white guys, black guys, like going into locations where it's like no blacks, no whites, no, like it's strictly just Japanese. If you're not Japanese, you can't go in. You go to a cop, it's like, yeah, Japanese only, can't go in there.
Wow.
Piss off.
You know, and I feel like we were due for that though. There's always like every like 8 to 10 years, there's some like gaming controversy. That one's not really even that bad. But I remember when Battlefield 5 came out, and there was like the woman with the prosthetic arm in World War II.
Oh God.
That was a massive one. Like you just need to have those.
What
Like,
about- I
time
think-
is a cycle?
I think
you
one of
know?
my favorite controversies was I think it was Modern Warfare 1 or 2, the airport
Oh,
mission.
yeah.
Dude.
No
that-
Russian.
Yeah. that
Every
shit.
8 to 10 years.
Like,
We need-
don't get me wrong. Like nowadays, it's like, water under the bridge. But when that was coming out, I was potent, man. That kind of changed the game a little bit.
If
yeah.
you want, you can raise his neck up to this way. You don't have to worry about crouching because you can do that. You can.
Oh no, I purposely lowered it because that's my natural stance. Is
Oh.
Yeah, he's like coped up on the computer.
I
Like,
got
he's
you.
like, "My stance
Because
is
Brady
bad."
is like this. Brady's like this. He goes like this and starts talking to the mic. Because watch, he'll do this. Dude, he'll do it.
I love.
I'm
the
gonna
mannerisms.
do it soon. Yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
tired today, so
Yeah,
you guys.
he's gonna go on no
He's
sleep.
gonna
It's
go
like
on a
it's crazy.
yap and just
Yeah.
You can fall asleep. You can fall asleep.
I'll be yapping and going to bed. Like,
Yeah. Wait, podcast is done.
It's pretty professional. That's pretty impressive. To be able
Are
to
we
do
ready to
both.
cheers, boys?
oh yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
To B tier,
B
pod,
tier.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because and bottled and bond.
Bottled and bond.
Brought to you by 1792 Founded.
Oh, goddamn.
Mm.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pick up a bottle of this.
That's a kick in the
Ooh, I
dick.
like that one.
That's a kick in the dick.
It's not too spicy. It's very full flavor. It's nice and bold. It's got some caramel to it. A little spicy, a little pepper.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say something controversial.
Oh, you're not gonna like it, are you?
I think the original
Original's better?
might be better.
Yeah.
I get it.
Double dick
Off
here.
of one sip. By
Okay.
the end of this, it's
be sick of-
100 proof. I might be a little bit more lit. I might appreciate it a little bit more. You
After
know?
the end of your second one, you'll be like, "This is the best
After
1780
after the full chest hair comes in, you know,
Yeah.
like after I get the beard actually out a little way.
You mean
Yeah,
when
watch
you're- when
like
you're shirtless
Tim
in
when
winter
Tim is, he's got
outside,
just been
This is
bumped.
great. Yeah. After it's
shit.
negative 10 degrees,
We're
and
all
I'm
ice
outside
fishing.
fishing.
You're out shirtless.
Yeah.
Just this is great.
This is
Then you'll
fantastic.
appreciate
Bottled
it.
and bond, baby.
Then you'll appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah, when you need the liquid coat, man, you got to go to the go-to. That's bottled and bond.
Goddamn right. Brought to you by Wolves.
Yeah, not a sponsor yet.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
That would be pretty
A couple
awesome.
more references.
We got
I
a
think got.
comment on one of our videos that was like, "Oh, I know what kind of beer that is. That's a spotted cow."
Mm.
So somebody was like,
we,
from...
we never like introduce the beer. It's always the whiskey.
I know.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, we only drink spotted cow on here, but there's
So
some
somebody else
yeah.
was a Wisconsinite, you
Yeah.
know,
Or at least
Or they-
no
or they have
beer.
good ta- yeah, have good
or
taste of
no beer. Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
I know a bunch of people who like when they're traveling here and they head out, like
Oh, they'll stock
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
They'll stock up
Yeah.
and take
I
it with them.
stock up before I leave.
Well, yeah, if I'm going out there, I'm just like, yo, what do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
father-in-law's girlfriend
I
loves
got
it.
you.
got
And she and like when she always there's a certain spot down there where she can buy 608, which is not
Sure.
not here, but it's no 808. It's a
okay.
brewery out there in California.
Mm.
Absolutely tasty,
All right.
just delicious. It's like I during my wedding I purposely bought her a case this way that like this is yours. Just because like certain people during our wedding and stuff like that I bought like all I think let's see here. I think we had Spotted Cow for you. Nick, we had Stella Artois. Deuce, we had Corona and stuff like that. But each person that's part of the wedding had their own go-to. So if they want to have a couple of beers, they can have it.
Yeah, you guys,
That's
you guys
super
had
cool.
this up.
That's super cool.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah, I put that extra thought into it because like
Oh, yeah.
some of these people are
That's just
traveling.
like specialized to each person. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that,
No,
that's,
they
su-
did.
that's
Yeah.
super
They
cool.
made like
That's super
cups
cool.
specific for everyone. Like they
Mhm.
treated us.
That's super
They
cool.
treated us
Yeah,
nice.
'cause we had some people come all the way from Arizona out west, so it's like you might as well. It's like the ones that are putting that effort to make their way out here. It's
That's
like
super
fuck yeah,
cool.
let's go
Yeah.
for it. Even coming down 6 hours it's a trip.
That's
so
a
it's
trip.
like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like might as well spice it up a little bit for them, you know. And that's when they have a memorial of the event.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you don't want anyone going back home. How was the wedding? Oh, this jackass made me drive like 6 hours, and we had Coors Light. Like, it's not
On
a good
tap,
look. It's
yeah.
not a good look.
Yeah. It was not it. Then the car. It was awful.
We went
terrible.
We went through 134 bottles of wine. Yeah. My mom's side of the family
Only?
likes wine. Yeah, only,
I
yeah,
was gonna say.
only, yeah.
I think I want to recount. We need to recheck those numbers. I feel
Yeah.
like we put in more work.
Those are rookie numbers.
That's not including how much whiskey we drank. No, beer we
Oh.
drank too.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's just the wine. Okay.
Mhm.
That
That's
makes
just
sense.
the
Just the wine? Okay.
'Cause that's easier to count because like for keg wise, we went like 2 or 3 kegs. So
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
mhm.
Can't go
Bottles of whiskey. Like, I was still hungover from the bachelor party. So
you
it's like I was like I only had maybe one drink and that's it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh
sorry about
Jesus,
that.
those guys got me tore the fuck up. I was gonna go in there low key, just have an edible, just kind of chill out, and then it's like this fucker over here. This fucker, he's the one that kept on giving me shots. Like, here, have a shot.
Have a
You're getting
shot.
married.
In
Put
my
your beer down.
defense, I warned him before we even got there. I'm like, this is our
I'm
goal
feeding you.
tonight.
I'm feeding
This
you
is what
all
we're doing.
night.
He achieved it. He
You made it home safe. Okay,
did.
no one died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No one died.
There was no
Yeah.
hangover experience or like
Well,
the hangover,
38.
like the movie. There was nothing like that. So.
Yeah, nobody got lost.
No one got roofied, you know.
Right.
No one got face tats. Married a stripper.
Very
you know.
true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Make a
marry
minor seated.
the stripper before your marriage. That would have been. That would have been bad. Yeah.
That was not part of the agenda.
You got a teardrop too? Like, what happened last night?
We killed Doug. You
Man, Brick killed the guy.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask
Yeah,
you.
I asked you
You need to lay low. You might want to go chill with your grandma in Minnesota. Where did you even get it right?
Yeah, kill the guy. Tried it.
Such a banger. They need to really. I think it would make everything in life a lot better if they came out with a 3. Got to do it.
I never watched Anchorman 2.
Really?
Not even kidding.
It's not nearly as good as 1, but it's
No.
still Anchor.
No sequel is comparable to the first one.
But it's still Anchor.
But it's still-
it's still
yeah.
amazing.
You know, I still
It's
haven't
better than
watched
Grown Ups
Grown
2.
Ups.
Grown Ups 2
Yeah.
is a shit.
That's so
they should've
weird.
done
That's so
that, yeah.
brainwave right there. I was just like, I still haven't watched Grown Ups.
Don't do that one.
Grown Ups is
You watch the first one.
Yeah.
Don't watch the second one.
Yeah.
That's one that like I want to get the chocolate wasted, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's like
What was the
good part
last?
of that.
What was the last movie you guys all saw in theaters?
Romulus, the new alien.
Oh, how was it?
Bro, they really did justice to the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
And I assume none of you have seen it yet.
I've seen enough highlights that I know that they brought back
Okay,
what's his
so
face.
I won't spoil a whole lot. But I think you had the original Aliens, and then you had Prometheus and Covenant.
Mm-hmm.
Really kind of different vibes in the same world. So Romulus did a really, really good job of kind of combining both of them. A lot of really good cinematic nods to the original Aliens.
Mhm.
Really claustrophobic setting, the strobes. But then they did touch on the Prometheus part of it too, and kind of connected some dots that when Covenant ended, you kind of were wondering about. So
Like you don't have to read the comic books to understand
Right.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
there was one part where it was just like super campy, but I enjoyed it. So if when you watch the movie, you'll get to a part and you're like, that's what.
That's what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about right here.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
But it was crazy in a good
Yeah.
way. Solid 7.5 out of 10. I liked it.
All right.
I got down. Alicia and I went and watched Deadpool Wolverine.
Ah,
Okay.
Such a good one.
Mhm.
That's
Right
that's
on.
a good banger right there. That's a good 8.5. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Ryan Reynolds, anything he touches is gold. you
Oh
know?
yes, oh yes. And the fact that you get to hear like the real artistic view of what Wolverine really sounds like is like it was phenomenal.
I think one of my favorite parts in that movie is when they did Henry Cavill as
Wolverine?
one of the cameos.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Sign me up for that, please. Like,
And the
Yeah.
fact
So
that Wesley Snipes is still the only Blade because the movie that they're going to have out with what's his face that got canceled.
They got canned.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it kept on going woke. They tried to make him like a subpar character inside out, and they wanted to make a woman the main character. It's like you can't do that
it
shit.
wasn't good. It
No.
wasn't Blade.
Yeah, Bladette. I'm not gonna watch that.
But you know, it's like it was a great throwback to have Wesley Snipes come back
That
in to
was.
see him to come through.
That was really cool.
then
Well, they're
seeing-
making a movie on it now too. Like they're actually making a movie with Wesley as Blade. They're
Oh,
bringing
good.
him back.
They're bringing him
They're
back.
bringing him back.
They're putting him in like the official MCU.
He is he
Yeah.
is Blade. He is back. He served his time. He paid his taxes. He's fucking making a comeback.
Dude, it'd be so cool to see him fight up against
Free my
Morpheus.
guy Blade, man.
Then you see the opening scene. It's like you just see Wesley Snipes just behead Morpheus and just all right, we can move on to the next one. You know?
Right. Oh,
Make Blade the main villain of the show.
oh, that would be a good
Ooh.
twist.
Well, there is a comic book series where he is the bad guy. He is like the Count Dracula and stuff like that. It's a really good story on the whole thing.
I mean,
Or
at the end of the day, he is a vampire. That's kind
Mhm.
of enemy of a human. I want to say.
Yeah.
You know, just because they need us.
to survive.
To survive.
I had a
Right.
buddy watching the original Dracula in our Discord the other day. So like the 1930s.
30s? Okay.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I don't think it's a silent film, but
No, it
it's
wasn't.
black and white.
Not
But,
Frog silent film. That was
There you go.
1922.
There you go.
We were talking about like what the actual meaning of like a vampire meant, you know,
Ah.
like what was the symbology there, you know?
Yeah.
And I
I like how everybody
thought
says
it
symbology,
was
even it's supposed to be symbolism.
symbolism.
You know what?
Symbology is a throwback to Boondock Saints. So like that's why it's completely acceptable.
Remember our conversation earlier tonight, Jeff?
earlier, earlier
Don't
tonight.
be a nerd.
You know, okay, if we're gonna start nitpicking like that,
No,
it's just like you're not the one to do this. Okay.
I know, I'm completely. I've seen symbology multiple times. Like, but it's like that's why it's completely allowed because it's like anybody that knows Boondock Saints is like, I'll let that slide.
All right. All right. Anyways, the meaning of a vampire,
Yeah.
right, is either you letting the devil into your house. That could maybe be one thing, and you have to kill it with a stake. So it's like, you know, part of like a, you know, ritual occult type thing.
Sure. Rite of passage.
Or in the early 30s, it would have been symbolism for potentially immigration policy
Really?
Mm.
in
Interesting.
Europe. In Europe.
Huh.
Huh.
I mean, I can see it. I heard somewhere that a lot of it had to do with in that time when Stoker, like all that was becoming popular, medicine wasn't that great, right? We only knew so much. And what happened was a lot of people would actually be prematurely buried. They would be pronounced dead when they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think a lot of that, the vampirism comes from raising from the dead, that kind of, because, that'd be fucking scary.
When they
as
used
shit.
to have bells off of
Exactly.
the fingers or toes or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, they would like open the coffin and there was scratch marks in it. So I think that was kind of tapping into a lot of the fear of that time too.
If there's ever a zombie apocalypse after I die, just tie up my shoelaces in my casket, please. This way, I'll just fall flat over you. It's like that's a good survival thing. If anybody's gonna get buried in the next 25 years, just tie those shoelaces together.
Pro tip for it. Pro tip.
Yeah.
I mean, can't argue the logic.
Yeah, I can't at all.
What if their foot decays off though? Then it's like a moot point, right?
Well, it's hey, one step at a time. Man. Don't be bringing logic in this.
Well, you aren't going to be taking any steps at a time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Lieutenant Dan over here.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get your sea leg.
How about you, Jeff? Or, Phil? What was the last one?
Me
you
and
saw?
Dana went and saw Twisters in theater while it was in theater.
Okay.
Okay.
How was it?
It was pretty good. I gave it about an 8 out of 10.
Not bad at
Yeah,
all.
It was pretty good for
That's
a
good.
sequel.
All right. Did they have the cow again?
No, I was sad about
Didn't
that.
make a
No,
repeat?
No,
Oh, that's a shame.
no.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
pretty good though.
Okay.
I would
Nice.
recommend go see it, or just going to
Wanting-
buy
wanting
it or
to stream
rent
it, yeah,
or whatever. Yeah,
For sure.
stream it. Yeah.
Yeah, acquire a copy of it.
BitTorrent?
Whatever
Yeah.
means you got.
Man, the last movie,
Whatever, yeah.
last movie I saw in theaters. Man, I don't know. Been a long time. It's been a long time. Because last year
Because we went and saw Halloween Kills.
Mm.
Was it the
That
last one?
was
we saw?
a
No,
long
Scream.
time ago.
That
Scream
was
5?
Screen. Wasn't there a
The-
werewolf? I thought we seen a werewolf movie, The Curse It or something.
Oh
That movie sucked.
I
That
thought it was.
movie was
I thought
trash.
overall it wasn't great, but it had some really interesting twists
Um,
on the whole werewolf genre.
I almost want to like yell to Kayla. What was the last movie we saw? Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah,
last
the
movie I
audience.
saw.
Yeah.
is.
You ever see it?
Yeah.
You ever watch Viking Wolf?
Viking Wolf.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I told you about it last year. It's actually a really
Oh.
good change in the canon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viking Wolf.
It's on Netflix. It's easy to find, but I thought it was really well done. It's different. It's a little different, and like Kit Harington, he has got a new werewolf movie that's out
yeah,
on.
I heard that was also pretty mid.
It's mid. Yeah. But it's entertaining.
Yeah,
I
it's
watched
worth a
it.
watch if you're bored.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm like not a fan of werewolves.
I am, but yeah.
I think it's because they're like all sparkly.
Oh, so
and-
he's Team Vampire. We
yeah.
got it. We
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
What kind of werewolves are you coming across that are all sparkly? What the hell?
I don't know, man. The ones from Twilight or something
Those
like
are
that.
vampires.
Exactly.
They're vampires.
Get your genres. Get your.
Oh, sorry. Hashtag Team Edward. Hashtag Team.
Oh man, I had to watch all those in theaters. But hey, the upside was it's either I got a blowjob or I got laid, one of the two.
I was gonna
so.
say had
Sure,
to.
Yeah,
sure.
Had to
that's-
is better.
Had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I had to. It was like,
Sure.
but hey, I'll take the upside was like some fun.
Yeah, it sounds like you had some fun.
It was worth
Some
it.
fun.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Won't do it again. But it's
Hopefully
fun.
not in the movie theater. You know.
No,
not.
no.
Don't worry about it. Hey, say what you want.
No, they definitely are listening. Every time I say anything about a lawnmower, I get an advertisement about it. I'm like,
Just because the
Oh,
government's
house?
listening doesn't mean everybody else is listening.
Yeah, you have to.
my Roomba's
warrant
out
for
here
that.
trying to sell more Roombas to me.
They're Big Brother.
I already own you.
It's just Big Brother. 1984. Like,
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Make it fiction again.
Let them take
please.
care of you.
Fiction again. I like
Let
that.
them take care of you.
Are you gonna buy a Tesla robot?
One of those robot butlers he put out.
The Wii robots.
That's tough. I think eventually everyone will. That's the future. Why are we going to clean our own house when our time is valuable? Why not spend it with the people you care about?
He's gonna fuck it.
Absolutely. Why, dude? From the time I was like 4 years old, this was the utopia. This was our destination. Like this was the goal.
But from the days of Blade Runner, that's all it's about.
Right, right.
robot.
It's natural. It's natural.
Transformers.
Literally, Transformers more than meets the eye.
Yeah, he's gonna put pocket pussy on it.
Yeah.
You know that attached to pocket.
Did you just say more got in my eye?
Oh man.
Oh man.
I am perplexed. I don't know how that happened.
I tell you what, dragging on a deer becomes so much easier. It's like, here, let's go find it.
That's all I'm saying, man. I think it's inevitable. It's gonna save so much time and effort so we can do the things we care and enjoy to do. So
Sure.
what 20, 30 grand he was quoting might be a bit steep,
But you own a Tesla, so
I
you can
do.
just
but
yeah.
it's the poor man's Tesla. So no, it's not like the Plaid or Model S or anything fancy, right? It's like
Did you
the
set
bargain
up?
bin.
So you have like batteries in your house then, right?
No, I just use a 110 volt actually.
Really?
I work remotely. I don't really travel a whole lot, do the groceries, hang out with friends, whatnot. So I still have my ICE vehicle if I'm going cross country or just to have it, But yeah, no, for my needs, I charge my Tesla maybe once a week and it works perfectly. Like, yeah, it's.
Let me know how the winter goes.
See, I'm
That's
cautiously
what he has the other
optimistic.
vehicle for.
Well,
Yeah, but also like not being able to use your Tesla.
oh, I mean, I keep
You
it
have
in
to
a
let me
garage.
know.
I'm not worried about like it icing over or anything like
All
that.
right.
The battery obviously is going to take a bit of a ding, but again, it's more than I need right now as it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in a garage as well. So the fact that it's 4,000 pounds compared to what 15 to 2,000 of regular ice, yeah, I think the extra weight is going to be beneficial. I got the better package that has all-wheel drive. So yeah, I picked it up in Chicago back in April of this year.
Mhm.
It's fun.
And yeah, no, I mean, I spent
What's the 0 to 60 on it?
4.4
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fun.
for an extra $2,000. I could bring it down to 3.8. So
I did almost buy like one of the 2020 Roadsters when they were like
nice.
showcasing them because they looked really cool. And then I
Yeah.
was like, logistically, it's probably not in like it's not. I'm not in the area for it. You know.
Sure,
Well,
sure.
Joe's neighbor has a Tesla and it's out in the open all year long.
That's absolutely insane.
Yep. Yeah,
Breaks
just out
my
in the open. Yeah.
Breaks my
Run,
heart.
drop cord out
Well,
to it, and that's it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Tesla is great. I love the car. Best car I've ever been in. I travel for work. I have a lot of rentals.
He's got to have some fun vehicles.
And yeah, no, Tesla is the most comfortable, funnest one I've ever been in.
Mhm.
But their paint job is absolute shit. Musk, get it together. You're the world's richest man on earth. You have an IQ of like 5 billion.
Did you
Fucking-
also know that he's like top 20 right now in Diablo 4 worldwide?
dude, he
What?
puts
No
in work.
way.
Yeah.
God
He puts in
damn.
work. He's a nerd, man. No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
right.
my Tesla can
Wow.
play Diablo 4.
Hey,
if I wanted
that's
to.
it.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
If I got it back into video gaming,
I wish that
Diablo
was
would be the
my
first
day
one to
job.
buy or download at least.
Diablo's, I mean, Diablo's been around for 30, 40 plus years.
Yeah,
for-
Diablo
it's-
2.
it's
Oh,
a
man.
it's a
I,
banger.
I started
So
playing video games on Diablo and Diablo. That's how old school I am.
Yeah.
Before they had electricity. How did you play video games?
It was
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like angle the candlelight at the right direction to get the light
You got
reflection.
hamsters
Yeah.
in a way.
That's what I was gonna say. Damn, there's
You gotta like put the pixels together before you can even play the game.
we just had cats running around.
Yeah.
You know? Just
Gotta
give them
make
some
work.
catnip and zoom.
You
Make it
pay
work.
the artist to keep painting new frames every 2 seconds. I get it. I've been there.
All
Yeah.
claymation.
Oh, there you go.
Frame by
That
frame
took 4
claymation.
years.
to play Act 1.
You had to wait a little bit for that to
Yeah. Yeah. They actually, it was AI generation. It was like the first version of that. You know, you could tell the painter what you wanted on the canvas and then he would just like paint it vigorously. But he got it done.
Unless
You
it's
know?
Bob
Yeah,
Ross
got
and
it
it's
done.
just happy little tree.
There was
Lot
no
of mistakes.
mistake.
Happy mistakes.
They're happy mistakes. Yeah.
He spiraled upward though. He failed,
You did.
he learned, and he committed.
He failed up.
That movie
you- have
about
you-
him painting is pretty good though.
I haven't seen the. But have you guys
It's pretty
seen
good.
the all of his like somebody did a collage of all of his paintings he's ever pictured? It's like going up the river. That's all it is. It's like
Yeah.
everything is a different scene of going up a river.
There was,
You think he would like want to paint something different?
there was a
You know what I
theory-
mean?
Variety.
There was-
Yeah.
there
For
was
how
a-
many
If you're a
decades?
good artist, you can
There
do
was
a
a
lot of
theory-
different things.
Oh,
Wow.
you're calling him out right
Yeah,
here.
he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
a theory-
He's not
30 years
talking
ago.
back.
Oh, even easier to make fun of him then.
Yeah,
He
he
can't
vote
defend himself.
Democrat. He's dead.
there was
okay?
a theory that I heard that it was
I gotta
just
cut
like
that. Yeah.
Bob Ross
there
is
was a
amazing.
theory that I heard that it was where he planted a body. or like,
I've heard that too.
like just painting over
Oh,
the
the
scene,
crime, the crime
Yeah.
scenes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. It's up there with
And
like
then it's just all this like aligning.
You know what? We have to hire that one guy who does like the places really well. Have you guys seen like the dude who can pinpoint any place on Google Earth by just showing a picture?
No.
I've heard of it. I've heard of that.
Okay, there's like
I've heard
there's
of the
like
AI that can do that, but not a person.
there's an autistic guy that can literally
Just,
like
right
tell
there.
you where like what you could take a picture of the sky.
He'd be
and
like, "Oh,
he's
you're right
able-
here."
He's able to pinpoint where you are.
That is wild.
I thought it was like hacking. I didn't know he just like looked at it and like used
No,
superpowers.
he just does it. So maybe
so
if you
he's,
get,
so he's like a medium.
He
or
was
something.
Rain
you
Man.
want
Yeah,
a collage
Rain
of
Man,
all of
Rain
those
Man
paintings,
pictures.
you might be able to find that river system that Bob Ross buried that body.
Because I think what
The
did was the
FBI's
studio
gotta find
in
this guy.
He didn't even go work for the FBI.
Yeah.
Like,
He
That's
probably
up there
already
with
is.
like
Like,
Mr. Rogers
where's
was
this
a
guy?
Marine.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, like, yeah, he'll be like negative
So
46
I
north.
think that brings up an
point
interesting
two
question. Whose
south.
body count is bigger, Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross's?
Ooh.
Because Mr. Rogers was a Marine. He put in some time for us.
Mm.
Wait. Account for what? What do you mean?
Like how many kills the Bob between the
Yeah,
two?
like who has, who
Body
has,
count.
the,
Body
who has
count.
the bigger body count?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
active military guy for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But how
I-
many
Bob
paintings
Ross
did
probably has a
Bob
body
Ross
count.
paint?
It's kind of like Bill or Garth Brooks. I mean, I'm
It
sure
could be
their
a different
counts
body
are
for each
terrible.
paint.
It's in the ball. They're
Tom
both.
Segura. Oh, dude, do you have a Colby with like when, especially when you go to Tom Segura, try to get
I
him on
don't
a
want a
rant
side
of just,
combo, but yes.
Garth Brooks.
Garth
Yeah.
Brooks.
Yeah, Tom Segura calls him out every single time. Like Garth Brooks hates him because it's like every time Garth Brooks goes someplace, it's like, oh, let's check the crime report. Who died? Yeah,
Does Garth Brooks kill people?
Maybe.
it's a theory.
It's a theory.
Just
It's,
saying.
it's yeah, because there's a body trail for everyone, but it's something you can't really compare. So it's like I don't think it's really
Garth
true.
Brooks seems like the guy who would try to sell his soul to the devil.
It reminds me of Mr.
then-
Brooks from Kevin Costner
I don't think
movie.
it'd be Garth. It'd probably be
Mm.
Trisha.
I don't know who Trisha is.
It's his wife.
Your-
Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always the power couple. It's always the power couple.
And if you guys ever saw that Mr. Brooks with Dane Cook and Kevin Costner.
Mm-mm.
No.
So by day, Kevin Costner is a businessman, but at night he's got schizophrenia and he goes and kills people and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of that.
Like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They think that's his throwback to it.
Huh.
Well, it's
It's a good movie. It's
Well, I
fairly
mean,
different. Yeah.
Never seen them in the same space, I guess.
Right?
Is it a coincidence?
Maybe that's
Yeah.
that's why like a
Yeah.
lot of people compared it to him because he did back in like 99, 98, he did a whole thing on Chris Gaines. That was his alter ego. Maybe that's his alter ego.
Mm.
Maybe he's a smiley face killer.
I think we're on to something here,
Maybe
gang.
he's Superman.
Why does the FBI not hire us? Like, what are they fucking thinking? They're really not tapping some good potential.
I'm
Brady
happy I'm
says
not
you-
hired by the FBI.
freelance.
yeah, gig work.
Can I just be a consultant?
It's on Fiverr.
Yeah.
It's on Fiverr. You can hire me on Fiverr, FBI. All right.
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
be a castle. I'll be fine with that.
Next time you catch me fucking up, same team. You can't.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
Right, same,
Yeah.
same,
Favor,
same.
I'm paying
favor,
for 'em,
favor,
yeah.
favor for favor,
Yeah.
favor. Yeah,
That's what. That's
Yeah.
all. That was my angle. That's all.
That's my get out of jail free card.
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I wish I had one of those.
Mhm.
I can't tell you how many speeding tickets I gotten out of because you said my driver's license. Can I hand my military card back then? The CAC.
Oh,
Do you do that? You hand your military ID to him?
No, but I have it very visible right next to where I'm pulling my driver's license.
Sure,
out.
sure. You might as well just put the fake FBI badge there
No,
too. Yeah.
I make no
just
claim
make sure
to
it's heavy
anything.
enough.
I make no claim to anything. They're like, "What's that?" Oh, okay. What do you do for a living? Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, I
just
have higher
none of your
security
damn
clearance than you.
business.
Yeah.
maybe just don't go like
You-
30 over. Like,
You
just
got
10.
C's in high school. I didn't. What else do you want to do?
C's get
Okay.
degrees, baby. C's get
Yeah.
D's got degrees.
no, that's even better.
No, that's Kamala Harris.
she got the D.
That's a different definition of
Yeah.
D. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta cut that joke too. Yeah, I love it.
Totally.
No, it'll come out after E-Day. We'll be good.
Oh yeah, we might be
We're good.
safe.
Huh?
Yeah, we,
We
might
might
be
be
safe.
It'll
safe.
come out after New Year.
Yeah, this is gonna come out like 2 months from now. If I said no current things, I'm like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Yeah, we're ahead.
Mhm.
See?
We're way ahead.
we have a lot of content stacked.
Planned out right now.
It's good to have
Alright.
the options, you know. Just hit the button.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have too much content. Like I know I talk about it with you guys like every week because I'm just like, oh, look at that. I have like 10 shorts out of this episode, and like, oh, I have like 15 here, and oh, I got like another 30 videos on scheduled or whatever. Like I think we're scheduled out to like the end of next year at this
Damn.
point. So
Nice.
That's
not
putting in the
really.
work.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's
We'll
important
get
to have
there.
that content.
need
You never know
some more
what'll
soon.
spark, what'll hit.
I
Yeah,
know.
well, we
Yeah, okay,
Phil
yeah.
posted one.
Next
It's
week,
about-
like-
I
it's
will
pretty big.
upload
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
I
no.
have.
Nice.
Well, not every,
nice.
you don't have to do everything, but I just need more.
Yeah.
Because
Because Kayla's running our TikTok right now.
Nice, you got a manager.
Yeah.
Right.
Content
Social
manager. He's
manager.
running the
I'm running
Facebook,
Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Instagram.
Instagram.
Just text me the email address you want to use. This way, everything's filtered into one location.
Gotta
Yeah,
go
we're
Insta.
using our Gmail for everything.
gotta go
so it's
Insta, man.
Yeah.
Um,
That
so
and we'll
we'll
get
get him
Threads
on-
and then Rumble as well.
do you know? Does he have to start the account from Facebook for Instagram?
No, I
No.
can start it too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
Then we can link it.
But it's odd. But it's like
Link
it'd be
it.
better to link it because then this way, then you can post on Instagram and,
And then it
because
feeds
they're
on
linked,
both.
they'll go to both.
Like the reels go to both.
yeah, because you can
Okay.
because on
Post-
Facebook
We need to do
and
that
Instagram,
'cause,
you
uh,
can schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Good. And you can schedule way for. So like TikTok is really the one holding us back. TikTok's only 10 days out.
Yeah. I can
For
go. I can
schedule.
go to. I
So
can
you
go
can
to,
only
like, a
post
Yeah,
10
no, it goes-
days
goes
forward
advance.
on TikTok,
Sure,
and then
sure.
every other app that we run, you can do like up to a year out.
Let's
2
TikTok.
years,
They
3
need you
years.
back. They need you
Yeah.
back. They need your
Mhm.
eyeballs. They need
But you
your
know
attention.
they might get banned soon. So I guess it doesn't even. I don't even know.
They're not going to get banned.
It
They're
all
just going to have to
depends on
change
Trump
ownership. They're not going to go
We'll
There's a
see.
couple of wins.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They're not going to go that far. Plus, China has a lot of money to what is that? Lobby for it. So
Eh,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, it's,
You
the
don't
apps,
think China has money?
apps based out of Singapore, so it's like
No,
it's
they
close.
they printed out of nothing.
Because that's so different than what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I didn't say it was different. Okay, I just said that they were
They're
also
like
doing
us,
it.
they're also-
okay. Yeah, they don't have money either. Like we don't have money either. You know,
That's a weird dick measuring contest. Whose deficit is bigger, China? Okay,
we have the bigger rockets. Okay,
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I saw
the
Musk
ICBMs.
land a rocket with like a hug. And it
Dude,
was
that
pretty
was
cool.
insane. Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
Yep. Well, it's just good that
Just
we
a
won't have to
soft
pay
hug.
fucking Russia to bring people up anymore. We can actually, invest in the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're one of those people invest
What?
in the U.S.?
Well, I don't like the concept of giving Russia $1 billion per astronaut we send ISS. Do you?
Yeah. No, me neither.
So no, I do think the more things we keep in our own country, the better our infrastructure is going to be. China has a lot of money because they
We send everything over there.
right, we buy all their cheap shit because
Yeah.
it's cheaper. So
Mhm.
it's a crux, right? Do we want to pay more for our goods that is going to really benefit us better in the long run?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
They're living paycheck to paycheck. They need that made in China shit because they can't afford anything else.
Sure.
So it's tough. I think if you can, you should. If you can't, trust me, I've been there. No judgment here.
Yeah. No, it's honestly like what it is right now.
Yeah.
What
It's
is it,
tough
like
for
the-
everyone, man.
Yeah, like the average person only has like $1,000 in savings. That I think that blows my mind. Every time I read that, I've read that stat 100 times, and I'm just like, every time I'm like, how? Like what happened?
What did
know?
you
Kids-
do? What did
Kids,
you
one
Yeah.
accident.
Medical.
Medical bills. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that unexpected. So we're
Yeah.
very blessed in that we've had shit, but we don't have these degenerative things or fucking ankle biters that just bleed you dry. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
we
I-
have opportunity.
Or bad drug habits.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
can do
That
too.
was a bad one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It's a tough one.
So,
Died twice because of it.
damn.
Came back though. Came
Yeah.
back
That's the
better.
important part.
Damn.
That's-
Better
yeah,
and
you-
stronger.
Mhm.
Better.
Amen.
You came back with a different soul.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
No, like
As a plot like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
they
not
need to
even
make a
Phil.
movie on that
Oh, I
immediately.
feel just a different version.
yeah,
know?
better.
I think you
better.
learn a lot in those experiences.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, So
Oh yes.
If your life had like Ryan, if your life had like a M Night Shyamalan twist on it, what do you think would happen?
oh my God, that is such an insightful question that I would never in my life be prepared to answer. Oh, God.
Just good
He's
enough.
like, the way that you already answered it makes me think that you've already written this somewhere. Like this is in a journal entry
Just
somewhere.
well spoken.
It's at a Reddit post.
Yeah, it's a Reddit. He's a Reddit mod. Are you a Reddit mod? Do you use Reddit?
Reddit is amazing. You find a lot of shit out on Reddit.
Reddit is down the hall to the left there.
Oh.
You want to go down there? You can.
Is this the TikTok club over here? Like Reddit is a tool like any other.
Are you kidding me? Reddit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't fucks with Reddit?
4chan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're even deeper down the rabbit hole
polls.
than I am. Yeah, no.
I'm like kidding. I don't use 4chan. I do
shame.
sometimes read green text though, because that is pretty funny sometimes.
See, that's why I can never get into 4chan. I can't understand their like formatting and shit. It just like it's like Greek to me. You know,
I mean,
like,
it's just half sentences.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I picked up a stripper. She was a clown stripper. When I clicked her boobs, they honked. You know, it's stuff like that.
well, now I gotta go on it after that.
And then everybody just has to comment. I'll take things that never happened for 2,000, Alex. You know, conversations that never happened.
Yeah,
for
no.
So
200.
what is your twist? What is your M Night
God damn
Shyamalan
it.
twist in your
I was
life?
really hoping we would keep talking to.
Oh no, I'm
I got them intrigued now.
Yeah.
You can't get away from this one, Ryan.
We're trying to buy time for ours because it's not gonna stop at you.
Yeah,
Oh, the thing is I probably will.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Pressure makes diamonds, baby. Pressure makes
Yeah,
diamonds.
yeah.
The plot twist.
We'll grab a question from the hat soon, but he doesn't know this. So
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan twist got, I'm thinking about it too. I can't, if I really had to think about it,
It's not easy.
my
It's not
M.
easy.
Night Shyamalan twist, I died, but I wasn't actually dead. And I came back from a hat.
So like an ayahuasca
Wasn't that exactly
trip.
like what he was saying?
Like a
coming
rabbit.
back from a.
Well, that's like
Alternate
real life.
dimension.
That's what I was gonna say too. But then I'm like, oh, we just said.
But
that.
Ryan,
Yeah.
he's
Oh, I
already,
gotcha.
he's been through it. So his M. Night Shyamalan twist
So
is that he doesn't die.
So now I don't die. And now
He never
Oh.
died.
and now
It was a
now I'm
trip, dude. It was a
millionaire.
trip.
Yeah.
Because that'd be the option.
You're a
of me.
millionaire, and you were like using VR goggles. You didn't die and come back at all. You've been
Yeah.
sitting in a
But
computer
saving
chair.
that money.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix the whole time.
invested in Bitcoin
I got one.
instead of
I got
drugs,
a
you know?
twist for you.
Please.
So,
Alright.
so my twist would be is like I am a Knights Templar that got bitten by a werewolf in like 1200 AD, and then I'm just kind of slowly fighting crime in the background. Just nobody knows about it. I just bounce around, travel around the
That
country.
does
seek
explain
out
it.
Is that an
covenants.
M. Night Shyamalan twist?
Hey, it's fucking
So
weird.
he's like the coon from South Park.
Exactly.
Not
Yeah.
black.
I mean, look at this beard. Look at this beard. Does it really
Whoa, we have
surprise you?
to cut another joke out.
You had to be there.
We're getting canceled. Bond, what are you doing to me?
All right.
But that was
Jeff
a fun
doesn't even
twist.
double
though.
his glass
That was
yet.
all that-
You
that was
are.
all Jeff.
You should probably add to your drink.
We'll get there. That was all Jeff. Like 1792 deserves no credit.
Yeah.
That's true. I drink a lot more than this.
Blame 1792 for this.
Don't give them the credit Jeff rightfully earned.
Oh my gosh. Bond. Bond.
See, I bet you could post that on Reddit and not get complained.
Or get infinite downvotes.
Or if you do, who cares? You're on Reddit.
Yeah. I like my
We do have a Reddit. We do have a subreddit now. B tier subreddit.
Oh,
Damn.
R
I
slash
created it or
B
somebody else
tier.
created it?
No, we made it.
what happened to our Spotify though?
Our Spotify
Oh.
got banned again.
Already?
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
What
I tried
happened
to-
this time?
I tried to log back in.
Yeah, just
And
same
they're
shit
like,
again.
that's enough for
Yeah,
us.
hey,
Nope.
we've heard enough.
Nope. That's where we draw the
2
line.
episodes, that's enough.
I put every episode. I put all of our backlog up, and then
Yeah.
I logged back in the other day, and they gave me
They're like, "Oh,
this account does not exist. And then I try to like forget password or whatever, and then
you don't
you
have an
can't do
account,
it.
yeah.
They don't send me any
Wow.
email confirmation, nothing.
So there's not even like a date like you can come back. They're
No-
just like,
no
"We're done
idea.
here. We're done here.
Yeah, they
Wow.
shadow banned
It does
us.
not exist.
Well, hey,
Yeah, our account's gone.
That
You can look us
decision
up
is
on
going to
Spotify,
bankrupt
and
Spotify.
it's gone. We have
years from now, Spotify
Hopefully
is going to look
SoundCloud
back
don't-
and
we
be
have
Hopefully SoundCloud doesn't
15
find out.
episodes up
There
on
goes your rap
Spotify.
career.
Oh my gosh, 15 episodes on Spotify. You did find us.
Yeah, well, after you got it started back up, but yeah. All
Yeah,
the
because they banned us last time. You couldn't even
Yeah.
find us in search.
I have September
Oh, well, maybe we're
28th
not bad.
all the way up
There you
until
I can't log in.
There you go. We're
I
back.
can't post.
We're back.
Juice.
Back,
Yeah,
back,
post.
Back like we never have.
back in
That's
that-
my M. Night Shyamalan twist.
we weren't
We're-
banned at
we're
all.
still
back
for
where we
years,
can't
you know,
post.
so, yeah.
Well, we had the legacy episode up from Saturday. This is you posted on Saturday. Well,
Every
Right.
day for like
yeah, this
a
is Tiffany,
couple weeks.
Brad, Brady, and Phil. So yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
that episode
Banger.
slapped.
Banger.
We had
Mhm.
Tiffany on. Dude, Tiffany's like she's a single mom, 3 kids.
Okay.
Her takes Spicy.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh,
Spicy
all
takes.
right, spicy
It
takes.
was fun.
I think one of the funniest moments of that entire pod was when she was like talking about something with like women's choice or whatever, and I was like, "Well, I can choose," and then I got all sad. Yeah,
I thought that worked over well.
she laughed. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
So
great.
she
when
knew
you're
it was a joke,
uploading,
yeah.
well, I don't know what this is. Saturday was the last upload that it triggered. So
Okay,
something
I'll
happened.
try to log back into Spotify then tomorrow or tonight.
M. Night Shyamalan Twist, you didn't log into it at all.
Maybe the account never existed.
It was on your like
Somebody else made the
your
account.
Pornhub account.
Yes,
you were
it was
mixing
like
up
my
passwords
joke
again.
email. Classic mistake.
It happens to the best, man.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
use
happens to the best.
Kayla's email. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. She used my Pornhub email. Yeah, that makes sense.
Happens to everyone, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, M. Night
I
Shyamalan
was telling
Twist,
her to go to X videos for the longest time. It just,
way higher quality content.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, I
for
know.
real. People, you
I
can
know.
tell the men from the boys based on their
Man, it's all trans porn now. I don't know. Can't tell the ladies from the boys.
They have an Adam's apple, then good luck. Okay, M. Night Shyamalan Twist. It is kind of cliche. It does coincide with Sixth Sense and what you were saying, but it's a story of my entire life. At the end of it, you found out that I was dead at the very beginning of it, and it was
okay.
like they say when you die, you like relive
It's the
your life.
cutscenes.
Yeah. So like it
Yeah,
bounces
it's the
around. It's
bloopers.
not like chronological order. It
So
just
it's kind of
moves
like a
around.
memento.
Yeah. And then at the end, it's like, psych, he was dead all along.
It's the bloopers. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah. How'd you die though in that movie?
Mhm.
In your
Succubus.
M. Night Shyamalan?
have you seen the Futurama episode Death by Snoo Snoo?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so just like a gaggle of Amazonian bombshell women just
Okay.
fuck me to death and
Oh,
suffocate
broke
me
his
with
pelvis.
their titties. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what
He
he knows
knows,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about. All right.
the femur breaker. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pain.
I feel
Yeah.
either that or I've always told people like I want my obituary to be so shocking that people are like, that's not real. Like that's made up. Like once I'm 90, I'm decrepit and I just hurt all the time. I'm
Was
done.
struck by lightning.
I'm gonna buy a
I've been
meat suit.
spited.
I'm gonna get a meat suit like Lady Gaga wore that one time, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
free dive with sharks or something. Just
Okay.
something absolutely insane.
What do you think?
Go on a cruise. There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
So your
One of us has to
obituary-
be there to witness you jumping off.
Oh,
Your
film it,
obituary
we'll
is going to
film
be
it.
like
Yeah, film it.
absolutely nuts.
That's the
right?
goal. That's the goal.
Mhm.
What do you think's going to be on your
Got to have a
gravestone?
million watts.
What's
did
your
it.
quote?
What's the quote?
What's the quote?
Oh man, it's tough.
I'll probably ask everybody this one.
Mm.
Quote that's going to go on your gravestone.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. All right. I like that one. I
Fuck
like
it,
that one.
do it
How about
live.
you?
Oh shit! Now you put me on the spot. Actually, I have some notes that I've written down over the last few weeks for this
He's been
pod.
thinking about this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this
Oh, wow.
is his journal entry.
yeah.
now.
Oh, all right.
yeah. So it's like
This is his show. We're just in it. Yeah.
this. No, I don't like that one. That's not. That doesn't make. That's a little too deep, too dark.
How many obituaries are you writing for yourself? How many epitaphs are you?
Depends on how I go, you know.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he's got it all figured out.
Depends
like-
on how I go. Every occasion.
We got options. We got options. It's good to have variety.
Explosion.
Let's see here. Man, my own quotes. I have to almost look a quote up because at least I have a favorite author that I like to. Randolph Hearst is one of my favorite guys.
Willioff Randolph Hearst is one of your favorite. Okay.
Did you just call him Willioff Randolph Hearst?
William.
Willioff?
Willioff. How about you? What's yours?
William.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll have a gravestone. I'm gonna be like Willie Nelson and roll me up and smoke me when I die.
Okay.
Bro,
all right. Ashes.
That's
I get
cool.
it.
That's
I
cool.
get
I
it.
seen I was reading something where like I like oceans a lot,
Oh,
whatever,
wow.
and they can turn your ashes into,
Into
like
a
a coral
plant,
reef.
yeah.
Yeah. So you could be
I
Your
want to be a
dead
weed
body
plant.
could be the home.
I
of
want to
bunch
be a
of
weed
fish.
plant.
Goddamn
Become a
right.
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was that stoner movie?
How high?
Yeah, it's breaking the ashes in.
I got an agree, man. I got an agree.
Oh my gosh.
We're making that in real life.
Yeah, you smoke me, I come back.
Yeah.
I'm back on the pod.
Yeah, like the ceremony episode is just us smoking you.
I'm here.
I would not feel comfortable doing that.
What's up, guys?
Well, it's not a matter
Man,
of what
this
you
joint
want.
tastes really weird.
It's not what you want, Brady. It's his dying wish. What the fuck, man?
It's not what I want.
Does it I didn't say you had to
He's
smoke
dead.
all
He's
of
not
me,
coming
but-
back. Like
You
he's
shut up and smoke his body. Okay.
just a little ash in every joint. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to smoke all of me in one joint. You know.
Well, we want to
No,
save
it's
it.
true. Yeah, that's
Spread
true.
it
That's
out.
true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. You can become a roach. We can just like keep that.
Yeah,
alive.
I wasn't talking
then-
just smoking a joint of his ashes.
And
that would be
and then,
barbaric.
then create a generation of me. You know.
We'll clone you.
Yeah, you'll never
I'm the new strain.
Yeah.
I'm immortal.
I've been up
We'll
everywhere.
substitute Blurple for Phil.
I'm popping up worldwide. Just,
I'm
what's
immortal.
up, guys? Freaking everybody out.
It'll be the new KK. You know?
It'll be the new
great.
monster, you know,
Yeah.
because everybody's gonna freak the fuck out when I pop up.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
That'd be one hell of a battle.
Philip is the new White Widow.
Oh,
Be one hell of a battle.
New green crack.
Randolph Waldo Emerson is the
Emerson.
gentleman I like. Emerson is.
I
yeah.
misspoke. Okay.
No,
let's
I
be
no, I
honest.
misspoke as well.
No,
so it's like-
I said Willie off. Okay.
Really up? Really up?
Willie off.
Really up? What are you
Really
doing?
off. Really off.
Really up, Emerson.
Again. Really off
Yeah.
first, or whatever his name was.
But the quote would be: "Is the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be."
So that's
Decided
somebody
to be.
else's quote. So you
Yeah.
gotta choose your own. Yeah.
Oh, you now you go? You hold it back on me, son of a bitch.
Yeah, because
You're like, what,
Bucky
man, like,
will do it
looking up on
live was
his phone.
pretty
He's like
original.
not engaging in the conversation. He's
Well, I
looking
was-
up on his phone. I'm gonna penalize you.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
We have
not-
to put your phone away from you.
Well,
we have to
no,
move it.
no.
Okay,
Oh,
in
okay.
Vance's defense, "Fuck It, We'll Do It Live" is from Bill O'Reilly, so I wasn't too original with mine.
I came
Yeah,
up,
that's
I came
very
up
true.
with Willie Nelson, like roll me up and
Yeah,
smoke me,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So now it's like
But still, we
penalizing
weren't
me
on
for
our
these
phone.
guys.
We
the same
knew it.
thing.
You were on
Yeah,
the
we
phone.
knew
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
had to look for something that's like was actually
He had to
valuable, meaningful to me.
Think about something.
Yeah,
What would be on your
Well,
heads?
Yeah, well, yeah.
there,
Go,
Brady?
turn the mirror on, you fucker.
Yeah,
Legends never die.
That's not even original.
but it's funny because it's ironic, right? It's like, okay, well, clearly.
legend died here.
Well, makes you wonder, like,
Or main character.
Player one.
Yeah.
That just say Ready Player One.
Game over.
Yeah. GG.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
it's tough to breathe down here. Help.
It's not the brightest
Help
spot.
and start.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Say it.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah. I didn't quite make it to heaven.
Yeah, yeah. Or here's a good one. Pineapples hurt.
Pineapples.
Come on, who's watched Little Nicky?
You're safe.
Oh, yeah. Adolf.
Adolf, yeah.
Adolf.
Mhm.
Such a classic. They're making it 2. They're making another one.
They're not doing
A
another
Little Nicky 2
They
with
are.
Adam
They
Sandler.
are.
That is insane.
And I don't give a fuck because I'm super stoked. It's going to be amazing, just like the first one was.
They're also doing another Happy Gilmore.
That they
Yeah,
are.
I heard
and
that one
I'm
too.
equally
And
excited
Billy
for that too.
Madison. And
I don't
all
think
of
they're
the
doing.
other
I haven't heard of
ones.
Billy Madison one.
I haven't, yeah.
Waterboy 2.
Grown Ups
Yes.
for
the win.
Yes.
I think he was like
Grown Ups 4.
Yeah, like just adding on. Like,
Grubs 3.
Gin and Jill 5. Let's go.
Wedding Singer 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one's not that bad. I take a second one.
Big Daddy 2. There we go.
drunk.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Big Daddy was funny.
too,
Yeah,
Big
that,
Daddy too.
that I could see them turn
Big
into a
Daddy
second one.
2.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I
This
don't
time
know.
it was to be the adopted son finding a random kid dropped on his doorstep.
Yeah.
Because now there's been enough time that's passed between
Wow.
them.
Or
Because
just
Big Daddy came out
Or it's just
These-
5.
college years
I
know.
with
I
the
thought it was-
kid having more problems.
Is it that old?
Adam Sandler. Yeah, I mean maybe early 2000s, but
So
it's
last time we drank, right?
We finished the bottle.
Camera, look at this.
old. All right. You
There
guys
were
are-
also 3 of us instead of 4.
Oh, yeah, that'll do
I don't
it.
want an excuse like that.
Oh, 99, yeah.
You're not helping the cause.
We're
here.
ambitious tonight,
23.
right?
We're 99.
Legend
Yeah.
7
Well, I mean, that came out like not long after I was born. So yeah, I remember. I was there.
I was alive.
I
when it
remember,
when it first came on
I
the theater.
remember, you remember Millennium Falcon?
Oh, I remember.
I remember.
You remember when marriage was between a man and a woman? We got to cut that, Brady.
Yeah, kept up Brady. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not very PC now.
I'm not a Reddit mod. I don't know.
I don't know how it's offensive.
Oh,
Back in the
4chan
day, it
mod.
was.
That completely
Yeah.
flies.
I'm not saying it was right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what it was, right?
I mean, they're offending everybody, so how can you just
Exactly.
cancel that one thing?
Exactly. Let's return the favor.
Return the favor.
Eminem, I find you offensive for finding me offensive. Now what? We're catch 22 and now.
Well, I'm offended that you're offended.
It's like a circle. It's like a circle.
It's a circle.
Like a marriage. It's like a circle.
City walk, city speed, you know?
You take on a city walk.
City sushi.
I tell you what, South Park.
Oh man.
South Park is where it's at.
Oh no, a question from a hat.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right.
Jeff is
I don't
getting eager. He's getting frisky.
He
He's like, I can't wait.
He put his phone down and now he's like ready to talk.
He's like, oh shit, I need
Yeah.
a
Well,
question.
you know,
yeah, I
People
can't.
made fun of me.
I couldn't Google a question, so I
People
had to pick
laughed
one
at
from a hat.
me. I gotta put your phone
oh
down.
well, she did such a good job. You might as well continue doing what she did.
The
So,
question is,
is
what
the
would your
que-
epitaph be?
What would my habitat be?
Epitaph, like the headstone.
Oh, yeah.
What was your M. Night Shyamalan?
epitaph? Sorry.
I already said my twist. These guys haven't said their twist. We can always take a
I
step
said
back.
I'd be a millionaire.
What was
I wouldn't,
a millionaire?
I wouldn't die twice, you know? So
Yeah, he
I'd
was a
say
millionaire
I'd
in
put all my
VR.
money that I put into drugs into Bitcoin.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
He died in
All right.
VR.
Yeah.
He woke up from the Matrix.
I was like, oh, that's enough for
invested
me.
in Apple very early.
I'm the avatar, yeah. I'm done.
That was lame. Never doing that again.
Never
Kinda
paying that
like the,
$100 again.
episode of Rick and Morty where he has cancer and he goes back to work in a rug store. Became a million this time around.
Someone
Alright.
gets it.
Right? All right. So we'll start with Brady. Since Brady wants to call everybody out, we're going to start with Brady. So the question to you, Brady, is what 3 items would you take to a desert island?
Oh my god, I love this question. Okay,
My homie's weed. Ashes, you know?
yeah.
Seats. Get some seats.
Absolutely.
All right,
Number
so
one.
three questions on a desert or three
items on a desert island.
island. I love that.
Hmm.
You know, I would probably take a life straw.
Smart.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. Probably take a maybe a 5.56 rifle.
You only have so much ammunition.
Ammunition is the third item then too, because the gun is one item, right?
Yeah.
Like
That's
you can't say
yeah.
a gun with
Oh,
infinite ammo.
then
That's
you guys are gonna be like, oh, like one bullet is one item, so then you can't take.
Well, no,
GD,
well,
you could get a
you
box. We'll give you a box.
A box
Yeah.
is fair because
Yeah,
you
but
can
that's
buy
not
a brick
enough.
of 250. So
We'll give you that. Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna do that then. I'll take a fishing pole.
Hey.
I'll take a.
Wait, does the line count as a separate item too, though?
And same with the lures.
No.
Frankie's like, you guys fucking suck.
This is horrible. I'll take a tackle box that includes all of that stuff. Okay, there you go.
Wait, that's
Collapsible
acceptable.
Yeah.
It's on the wording.
Yeah.
1,000 yards line.
I'll take a workbench that just has all of the tools in it. You know.
Hey,
Wait,
so
you
I
guys-
didn't see one all on it. That's not
Very
in it.
practical.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, workbench with all the tools. I need that too. So workbench, fishing tackle box, and I will take a jukebox that allows me to play music from the 50s.
Battery operated. Get the battery.
Solar
Solar. Solar.
No, hand crank.
I was like,
do all
yeah,
the
yeah.
the
it's raining.
hamsters and
Yeah.
wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just one of
That's
those
not bad.
jewelry boxes.
I can capture hamsters on the island and make them work for me.
An
Okay?
army of
I can capture them with my fishing pole and tackle box lure.
You'll have
Okay?
you'll have Epstein Island in no time. You'll have a mansion, full power.
Yeah, no Epstein Island stuff. I can tell you that much.
I'm not saying like what they did is what you did. I'm just saying you'd have a
Yeah.
dope ass island powered by hamsters, which is green. You know, that's kind of what we're going to these days.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna switch all of that out for a diesel engine.
Let's just take the boat when I get crashed on, you know?
That was gonna be what I was gonna say. I'm gonna bring a yacht with enough gas to get me off the island. And
What's your
my,
third item?
my homie's weed ashes, of course.
Yeah, because then I pop up and I've helped. We're good.
Right? Yeah, right?
He gave me the inspiration and not
That's
get
your out.
stranded.
Yeah.
I can't take that myself though.
So is that an option? Like, can that be an option?
So you're bringing to an item. You're bringing to the desert islands or
A deserted
Desert
island.
islands.
Yeah, I
A
did
desert
3
island.
items.
We are
well,
great
no,
with
actually,
words
technically,
today.
it's desert island.
So a functional boat with gas.
I guess desert. Yeah.
Does that
fine.
count, or are we allowing that? That seems.
Well, okay. Imagine that the island is just too far away to get back.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Because it is deserted.
Just
it
a 4
could be
hour
in the
tour,
middle
man.
of the
Just a
state.
4 hour tour and it
Everything.
crashes on the reef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely bring a flint for fire.
Mm.
That's essential.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
I think I would bring a first aid kit and a machete.
All practical.
Mhm.
I have watched entirely too much like survival. Like I survived
Survived,
and
yeah,
like
yeah,
Man versus Wild, like all that
Alone,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I was me and Jim were preppers for a minute. We got deep down that 4chan rabbit hole, you know.
Yeah. Oh
Reddit
yeah, yeah.
hole, Reddit
That
hole
was an
side.
8chan thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's be
It's
real.
8chan. Phil?
I'd probably take fishing line because I could use it as a snare or fishing line.
Yeah.
Take an axe
Mm-hmm.
and probably a tarp.
I was thinking tarp too.
It's
I
not
was.
bad. It's a good combination because at least with the axe, you can cut down whatever
Cut
you
down a
need.
tree and
Yeah.
make my own
Mhm.
shelter.
But you could make line out of like sinew from trees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll take a bow and I can also make arrows.
Boom. That's sustainable. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
What you got, bud? You're the outdoorsman.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, what's your
Mine will be a flint, a hatchet, along with a let's see here. One need a sharpening stone because I'll find stones there on the island. One need necessarily because I can create a spear.
Mhm.
So the last one would probably be because I can be able to purify water through charcoal and boiling it.
Gotta bring my Game Boy Color. Gotta bring the Game Boy Color.
I think I can do that with my jukebox.
Right?
Yeah.
This is my third.
I'll be listening to
island
like
item.
Fallout music from the 50s.
Fuck
Just
it,
bop
the little
it to-
ditties. The ditties.
Yeah.
Cast iron pan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Because I can use that motherfucker at club.
You could.
That's a weapon.
The
Yeah,
deserted
right?
island isn't infested
or
with
a
zombies,
water
though.
pot or
Not yet.
cooking, you know, like you can
Yeah.
use it for so many things.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
true. But you could also use a rock for cooking.
Well, it wouldn't help you like gathering water.
No, that is true.
Mhm.
So-
That is true.
Yeah, because that's why you can just scoop
Cast
it in there and
iron's a
boil
good
water.
idea.
Right.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
once the water's boiled,
Well,
kill
you
it
have
the
to filter
bacteria,
it and then-
run it through filter.
Yeah.
Because water.
I found the
Yeah.
fresh water.
You got the life straw,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
But that only lasts so long.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where I was like, that is smart.
I mean,
Fresh
if I-
is essential.
I guess
that's
if
but-
why you use
die, I
charcoal to
die,
filter your
you know
water
what I
out.
yeah.
I don't know. Like, how
Well, you
long
could use
would you?
sand
How long
to
do you
filter
think you could
water.
Well,
actually?
if there's
I don't know.
means to create a fire, then you'll be able to use the charcoal.
Well,
from
you can
the-
boil it
Yeah.
any impurities, and then you can use sand to filter it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you can use like rocks, charcoal. you
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
That
sand,
option.
sand and
Well,
charcoal is the best one's option to do it.
Mhm.
How long do you think
Charcoal,
you would
for
actually
sure.
want to be on that island for, though?
Well,
Like,
I don't
say
think
you
anyone
were
wants
out-
to be on a deserted island ever.
I know, but how long do you think you could actually like
Oh, survive. with it?
survive without like having
Oh.
survivors guild?
Bro, I got that dog in me. I got at least 6 hours in this bitch. Okay.
6 hours.
6 hours before I'm
Yeah.
tapping out and saying,
Yeah.
all right, this is what it is.
He's like, my music runs out around 6 hour point. I'm repeating music at that
We're
point. I
done.
don't want to
We're
be
done.
there.
At
Yeah.
least with the hatches, it's
I get
offensive
bored.
and defensive. I can break through bone. I can be able to chop something up. Use the blade of the hatchet to cut whatever I need.
Oh,
And so there's a lot of the multi. And then I
I
can
think-
use the hatchet to cut down and make spears.
Some-
I mean, I'll definitely figure out how to throw a spear quickly because
Oh,
it's like, well, if I don't eat, I'm going to die.
I think that's
But I
essential.
gotta find water first.
I got the machete.
Yeah.
You got the axe. You got the hatchet. Something sharp
Does
to
does
chop shit,
deserted
cut stuff.
island imply that there's like no fish, no food there either?
Oh, no,
Uh,
deserted
no,
is
just says no
humans.
people.
No
yeah,
human.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
bipedal hominids.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
what
No
I
human
thought.
contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
That was my
And if
definition.
you get
Because
stuck
what
on
if
Easter
there's
Island,
like
you're
wolves
fucked.
on the island
Wait,
and you're dying?
Is this desert with one or
just
two
stones.
S's though?
Yeah.
Because if it's a
Not gonna
desert
help me.
stone,
Yeah, no
oh,
shade.
Yeah, this could
Unless
be
you sit behind
this
the
could
stone,
change
but-
the game.
I'd be happy.
right. Yeah.
Start digging out holes so you can make a little cubby.
Aliens might get mad with that one.
Oh, Asian aliens, the guy with the big old fro.
Oh yeah, Giorgio.
I'm not saying it was the
Cadizius.
Yeah, Giorgio. Yeah, good old Giorgio. He'd find us. Giorgio would find us because like, what are these white guys doing on this island?
Well, no, that
Yeah.
the guy Brady was
Ancient
talking
alien
about that can like,
astronaut.
find
You'd be
anywhere.
like, oh, here.
Yeah, oh, yeah, the Google Earth guy.
Yeah,
you can find it.
Yes, yes.
Came back
Yeah.
and saved the day.
All you had to do was take a picture of the sky.
All right.
We didn't bring a camera.
Yeah.
Even the
Oh,
Wi-Fi, you know.
my jukebox can do it. Wow.
My jukebox's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you guys don't realize it was one of those fancy jukeboxes. It's got a
And the
GoPro in
Bluetooth on
there. Got a GoPro and a Wi-Fi connection. That's all you
The
need.
jukebox is a mini fridge too, so he's stopped.
Oh yeah, you guys just
You guys fucked up. You should have gotten the jukebox.
Oh, the
Yeah,
cell
yeah.
phone was in there too. What the fuck?
Yeah, look at this guy.
oh dang, satellite phone. That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
And
That's like a
Starlink
big-
and a Fortnite game.
And
What?
a Tesla Roadster? What are we
Yeah.
doing? Jukeboxes are really getting advanced.
Man,
What are you doing, step brother?
from the future? I got stuck.
You got that mystery box for real.
Yeah.
The mystery jukebox. Yeah.
Oh,
You roll the dice.
right
And
now.
it poops out a different item every time.
What are you doing, Step Jukebox? That was so
Why are you in that washing machine?
Who brought the washing machine?
Ryan.
When it works, it works. Oh my god. This is fun.
Yeah, it's like-
We shouldn't do podcasts, really. Like, we should probably get deleted off the internet at this point. We already have to edit half the episode out, so
Well, you don't have to do anything. Spotify, they'll do it for you.
you had to
You're
bring
gone,
up
you're
the
gone.
racism, huh, Jeff?
Hey, he brought up coons.
I was talking to Coon out the South Park.
Yeah, I know. But it's way funnier.
He's like, I was talking about the raccoon that recently got shot by the NYPD.
Oh, yeah.
okay?
Squirrel.
that-
Yeah.
Peanut,
Peanut?
yeah,
Yeah.
Peanut can't.
Moment of silence
Rip.
for Peanut.
Oh, they found the guy
Avenged.
that doxed.
It's new
They
Harambe.
doxed the
but, you know.
kid.
Yeah,
She's from
Exactly.
Texas. She's
Yeah.
not even from the same state.
That's fucked, dude. That's
Where
Yeah,
they-
that's the fucked up part.
Film was going out of their way. To
Oh,
get
Yeah.
she wouldn't go. She
See, that
deleted
is-
everything.
That is next level hater. I can only
Oh.
strive to wake up and be that
Oh,
much
that's-
hater.
this is what
really.
May have dropped down to C tier there.
We are no longer better tier. We are now crappy tier. I don't know, it's
S
tough.
tier.
Yeah.
Superior or shitty?
Yeah.
No,
Shitty.
flip the coin.
Depend on the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
Yep.
shitty tier.
But we made you look.
It makes you look.
Can't argue.
At the
Can't
end of the
argue
day,
with
isn't
that.
that what this is all about?
Yeah, just getting eyes on. Do you think you could ever handle the popularity or the being famous, all y'all on here?
No.
Like, what if one of your shorts go viral?
Yeah, I don't
Blow
like
up.
people enough to want to deal with them that frequently.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is good. This is
Would you rather take the money or the fame?
Money.
the money for sure. I don't give a fuck about the
Money.
fame. Because with that money, you could make yourself famous again through other means too.
Yeah.
You know?
You think
Or
that,
just be relevant.
I'm
just
pretty confident. Yeah.
in the news, having a bunch of money.
yeah, like give 10K away to like a homeless guy and then
Pull Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Do the
Mr. just
Mr.
Mr. Beast to
Beast,
copy
yeah.
paste that. Like, yeah.
do like 1 penny and
Minus-
leave it to
minus
minus
the
his
interview.
friend thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
minus
minus-
Delaware.
The whole
Delaware.
Delaware situation and
Well,
Abe
in his
Tyson.
interview with when Bada Baby was 16.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Well,
Yeah.
depending on the state, you never know.
I'm gonna see my buddy this week or in a couple of weeks about that. It's like he posted a thing about Mr. Beast. You really want to be doing that because he's got a lot of smoke right now. He's not really popular. at
He
the
is
moment.
radioactive. He's
the
the,
lunch leave-
new P Diddy.
the lunch lead mold right now. Okay, I can't handle it. It's too much
Did you
mold in
did
my
you
lunch
see that
right
meme
now.
where Diddy said what he wants on his headstone?
No.
He
What?
says I did it on his headstone.
So
The
just
truth
do
will
it.
set you free.
Are you messing with
No,
me right now?
I will send you the meme later.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
will
surprised
set
you
you
didn't say. I'm
free.
surprised you didn't put it in the group.
I'm surprised you didn't
this
whip
clip.
out your phone on the podcast
No.
to send that to me.
You
For-
told me. It's like, I give you permission to be the next guy.
This is very urgent. You must see it
No,
immediately.
Yeah.
for,
Please,
for
thank
this
you.
clip, yeah, I will have to like. Get,
I did it. That is
Acquire.
nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's
The
hilarious.
audacity of that guy.
Got to do
he goes, yeah, what I wanted on my headstone is I did it.
it.
But I think it was like before he got caught with all this, so it's like, Mama, I made it. Like, I did it.
Oh, and now it's
But
just
now it's
a different
hey,
context.
Now it's
I
like
did
he
it.
actually raped all of his underage girls.
His words,
The
not
boy.
mine.
He
His
liked the
words,
boy.
not mine.
Allegedly.
Legend.
That one didn't age
Allegedly.
well. Didn't age well.
Yeah, it did not, yeah, that was
He's
sour
got
milk.
type.
Yeah, a little.
He's got,
Not
he's got a
one
Justin.
day.
He's got a type. He's got Justin Bieber.
He's got the beams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had Bieber fever.
He's a
Oh,
believer.
yeah.
He's a believer.
Oh yeah, he
He's
had
a believer.
Bieber
I think he
fever.
started the Bieber fever.
Definitely.
He spread the Bieber fever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pushed the Bieber
He pushed it. Pushed it real good.
There's not a penicillin for that one.
No.
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 No,
All
you
the
can take
baby
all.
oil though.
You can grind.
Like the South Park episode. If you inject enough baby oil into your blood,
You can grind enough money up.
it
You
will
can-
prevent.
You can cure
The
beaver fever.
Oh, you ever
What if that shot was towards that whole Diddy Bieber thing?
Oh.
Ooh. Probably was
You're
considering.
injecting baby oil
Well, I think
to get rid of Bieber fever.
God.
Wasn't the baby oil not baby oil though? Like what's
I don't remember what it was.
GHB?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a rape drug.
Yeah.
You know, the FBI doesn't take 1,000 bottles of baby oil because
In the
it's,
cut, yeah.
How much
Yeah.
more ROI effective would it have been if he had gotten like 55-gallon drums of it? Like, why do you need 1,000?
I mean, they
plus
sell them at
bottles?
Costco. I don't know why
Exactly.
you could have
bought
picked them up
both.
at
Coulda
base
bought
cost.
both.
Oh, I used 3 last
Wholesale.
week.
And I
What are you
understand,
doing?
like, he's not worried about the money, but even just like logistically housing thousands of bottles versus
you,
a couple
you just
drums.
ran bottle lines throughout the entire place, pressurized with CO2. So all you do is press a button. It's like,
I got it on
could've-
tap, dude. I got it on tap.
He could have just hit subscribe on Amazon, and every 2 days it
He
would
could
have
have
showed
just
up.
bought
Like,
the company and just had it shipped directly to him.
He could have
Like,
built a warehouse in his
Right
backyard.
there,
he could have got
it
like
connected to Playboy Mansion. I mean,
horizontal
fuck that.
integration. He could have made the baby oil himself and then just brought it in.
Just hired the cartel, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a little cartel. It'd be
You
set to
gotta
go.
bring out a
or,
couple
or he
babies
hires
and
the
see what
elite
happens.
CIA. I mean, shh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I wonder if that is one of those cases the CIA got busted by the FBI. That's happened before.
It has.
Yeah.
More than a couple.
More than a couple times.
Yeah, yeah.
It's happened a lot.
Yeah, like,
And then,
Frankly.
then they just go like,
FBI,
let's
CIA.
Open up! ATF, open up! And they
Yeah.
got like everybody there.
but no, they blame the
They're not
DA.
even civilians.
DA. It's the DA's fault. They should have gotten their mess.
Civilians are right. You got the USPS guy showing up with a gun too. Like,
I don't know. I remember like a decade or two, like when internet, like all this shit was becoming popular, whatever. Went over to a buddy's house. There were like 4 or 5 people gathered around a phone on a couch. I'm like, "Fuck is everyone doing?" They're like, "Oh, bro, you've got to check this shit out on the internet." And I'm like, "Okay."
on the
And on the webs, on the interwebs, yeah.
Sure.
So they passed the phone and literally showed me a real video of a woman being decapitated by ISIS.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, so, I mean, I'm sorry if that's what gets you off. Like, that's cool. But you know,
wait, who's getting off to that? What do you mean?
why are there 5 or 6 people huddled around a phone just watching it?
Oof.
Like, what's the
Well,
point?
you're talking about getting off like a different way. I think, like,
Well, I mean, why
Going
why
with David
why would they
Carradine.
watch it?
I don't know, curiosity.
That's why I killed
Yeah,
the
that's
fucking
kind of
cat.
morbid too.
But it
Yeah.
made Monkey
It got them off a
famous.
bit, right? Their curiosity.
That's
Sure,
not nice to be
sure.
racist.
So I'm not saying they were
Don't
like
make fun of
circle jerking
Obama.
over
Yeah,
it,
okay,
but-
that's what you mean. It sounds.
Yeah, no, there wasn't a circle jerk, but I mean, there was some reason they were watching it. Yeah,
around it.
yeah, there was a reason they were watching it. So
Yeah.
it's
Just
like,
every hand to the right.
yeah, the internet's crazy.
Yeah.
Internet's crazy. Reddit,
Stranger. Huh?
that's my safe space. I feel comfortable in Reddit. I don't want to know what else can be out there. You know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, my first live leak experience was definitely interesting. I watched a video of a guy like literally falling off of the Hoover Dam and just tumbling
yeah. That's a
Oh.
drop.
700 feet.
That's a drop.
Dead.
Oh,
First video I ever
when I was in
saw, and
college-
then second video. You guys probably know this one.
Two
But
girls,
Two
one cup.
girls, one cup.
I had actually watched 3 Guys and a Hammer first.
What?
Have you guys seen that one?
No.
Oh.
I'm not going to watch that.
I am
now.
leaving right now. I want no part of this shit.
There's 4 guys. No
I
answers.
do. What is this?
No.
Like, I gotta do that.
Yeah, so 3 Guys and a Hammer. It was like they were teenagers from Russia, and they
Tell us
literally
Russia.
they just took a
It's always
hammer.
like the Hanson brothers, you know.
A bunch of vodka, some bears.
I literally like, and this scarred me for life. But these guys
Yeah.
took a hammer, hit this one random chick on the sidewalk, dragged her body into the forest, and just started wailing on her with the hammer.
Oh, shit.
That's
All
not,
3
that's
of
not
them
what I
took
was expecting.
No,
That-
No, that's not
took
what
a
I was
lot.
expecting.
I thought they were gonna
it's
smash
like,
their
I thought they
wieners
were
or
using it as a
something.
tripod.
right, like I thought they
Yeah.
were gonna smash
taking
the
the handle?
wieners.
And you
Yeah.
know, I clicked on that video thinking the same thing.
Not so much.
It was it was
That's pretty
pretty
bad.
bad.
Because there's an infamous
It was
killer that's
bad.
currently in protector PC or segregation
Mhm.
in Russia that used to do that. Used to kill women with a hammer. But what you do is like he would turn around and dump a bottle of vodka in their skull. Or like
And then drink it.
No, they just, that's how.
Right
It,
outside.
I think it was the
It's like
high
a
seaman.
watermelon.
Here,
You like
drink
it?
it.
Vodka watermelon.
Here, drink this.
With a nice
If you don't drink it, I'm gonna kill you.
with a nice Chianti
I
and some
think, I think
fava
it was
beans.
designed to hide the semen.
Probably.
But to give a whole different mess of the skull fucking.
yeah, that might.
But yeah, it's an actual.
Kill some
We covered it
DNA.
on Murder in the Stars.
yeah,
We actually covered that murder. and
That's
stuff
hardcore.
like
That's hardcore.
Hmm.
that. Yeah.
What is with Russians and hammers? Fucking cut it out, guys.
I don't like
Well, hey,
it.
the-
Stop.
the-
I think it's the
Stop.
vodka.
Yeah.
Just like hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're saying they were like geared towards it. They have no choice.
It's
They-
an inclination. They're
you
born
have
with
to drink
it.
vodka.
Yeah,
you have
They
to
pick up
carry
the
the
hammer,
sickle.
It's
Well,
learned from the womb.
Nature versus nurture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for your Huskies.
Classic debate, man. I tell you, it gets all of us.
It really is. Yeah. No, I've never heard the three dudes and a hammer brought into the nature versus nurture.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
really should.
That'd be definitely weird to see. Yeah. And it's like, probably when you watched, nothing was blurred out. You saw the impact, you saw the splatter, and you saw
It was
Thanks.
bad,
Saw the
dude. That shit,
yeah.
that scarred me.
And
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and that's it. I mean, everyone as humans,
Yeah.
there's always a little bit that's like, I've never seen that. What is that?
And
But
then I watched Two Girls, One Cup, and then
as a
and then I
palate
was
cleanser, you're like,
oh,
yeah,
this is
good.
this is
This
mine.
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
My
you know,
brother still hates me this
better
day.
than the Pain Olympics.
I
can
put this
tell you
on.
that much.
I put this on loop to
The
fall asleep
Olympics?
after
the
that.
Pain Olympics.
The
Yeah,
Pain Olympics. Oh, okay.
it's
Oh,
people
yeah.
cutting their
Yeah,
dicks off on
yeah.
their table.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
No,
What
no,
the
yeah,
f-
yeah.
they'll get like a chopping board and they'll
Fuck.
just like cut it.
I've
Do
seen.
they
some-
get money
I
or
gotta
do
run
they
the
win
block
something?
I don't think they
I doubt it.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
doubt
they're
it.
not winning. I
Just
can
for
tell you
clout.
that much.
Chopping dicks off for clout now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
really. It's like
2024,
if you-
folks.
I
All right.
mean, we got to be acceptable of everybody here. You know?
There's a line. There's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
a line.
beating them to the
Yeah.
punch.
Yeah.
Ain't
Why
you
would you
doing
schedule
it fine?
an
They were
appointment?
doing this.
alcohol.
Yeah, they were doing this
They were
early.
gonna book me out
No
4 months.
doctors
Like,
needed.
You fix it now.
now I need help.
Put it on ice. Put it on ice. It'll be fine.
Right?
Did you watch that video of the Dodgers fan blowing his hand off with a firework?
Yeah, I did.
What?
That was fucking.
That was
That's a Dodger. That's a
crazy.
Dodger for you. Yeah.
That's a Dodger.
But
Yeah.
he had very
He goes,
little blood
"Yeah,
on
no,
his
thank you."
gimmick though.
Surprisingly. But
Yeah.
he got it on his Jordans. So that's kind of
That's even worse.
that kind of
Mm.
sucks.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Alicia showed me some Air Force Ones with camo and stuff like that. Starting bids like $275.
Oh yeah.
You like
yeah.
Ryan would give me homage if I bought a pair of those and wore those around. It's like, here you
I
go.
would, yes, I
Yeah,
would
right.
salute.
It's
I
just
would
like, but it's
salute.
$275 starting bid.
Bro,
Yeah.
the Nikes, I think it was about 7 or so years ago, they came out with a pair that tied themselves as like Marty McFly. Back
Oh
to the
yeah,
Future.
I remember that. Yeah.
They're about
20 grand, aren't they?
1,200.
Oh, 1200. Oh,
When they
I-
dropped, I don't even
oh,
know what they are now, but
because I know
24
Pawn Stars-
grand.
probably.
No,
yeah.
Pawn Stars covered it. They did.
Nice.
They were. Well, at the time when the Pawn Star covered it was probably like 2 or 3 years later. They're only like 12.
Oh yeah,
grand.
that's because Chumley's a big shoe head.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chumley's a huge. Yeah.
I tell you what,
Despite his troubles with the law and drugs.
those Indian
and,
kids,
yeah,
man, their
yeah.
fingers are so nimble. They know how to sew.
Those
hair.
kids do a phenomenal
fucking-
job.
I give them mad props.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah,
It's like hugging your ankle. With
I'm just happy that they have nets so they don't fall and drop out. You know?
Shout out to Tim Cook.
There's one for you. Look it up.
Oh man.
Yeah. Remember, just good enough.
Do not take anything that we've said
You
seriously.
gotta look at the shit we just told you about because they'll fucking scar
Yeah,
you.
like you will be.
Wait, you don't
done.
have people sign a
Mhm.
waiver before they download shit? Oh, fuck.
Do a
Well, I
DocuSign.
Right, we're not liable.
We might have to have a disclosure on
Yeah,
this.
we're not liable.
Yeah.
Asterisks.
Watch out for Hoover.
This
Dance.
one's rated. This
Or
episode,
hammers and Russians.
This-
Okay.
this episode's rated R, guys.
Yeah, rated R for mature audiences.
We should
only.
do the throwback the CDs and have that little stamp on there. It's like not suitable for children.
Hey,
Yeah.
this episode may be rated R, but these fists are rated E. Okay.
Rated E for everybody.
Dude, I've seen another meme where it's like, "What are you bringing for the Thanksgiving family reunion?" And it was like a picture of a fist wrapped in aluminum foil. I'm bringing problems. Okay, that's what I'm bringing.
I was
Bring
thinking
problems.
knuckle sandwich. Like, all right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Knuckle sandwich.
I changed up the recipe a bit. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
I put mustard on it this time.
Put some pepper on.
Put some scorpion pepper. I was like, let's go, motherfucker. Let's burn.
The salt in the wound.
Yeah, that's more like fire in the wound.
A little bit of flatline, like.
Oh, got repressed memories on that one.
Yeah, my toilets are clean.
My butthole has never been pure. It's fucking amazing.
Pretty sure I have problems.
Yeah, just don't go down on a woman eating that after eating that.
Yeah, not so much. Not
Or
so
for your guy, just don't do it on another dude.
Yeah.
You like it spicy?
A little bit of ice in the mouth. That'll help.
It only goes so far.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do. It's over. You just have to fucking sit and accept your decisions. You know.
Are you
Yeah.
a spice man?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good looking
should we introduce him to some bloodline?
Oh,
I mean, I
Do you
think
want-
he could do a pinky of it. I think that was easy, right?
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah,
feel like
I could tolerate a pink.
we weren't really dying until we drank it.
it wasn't until we
So-
started chugging it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
9 million Scoville, and it's like what is it, the cap pepper, whatever they call it, where it's like the the one that they concentrate pretty much, where you
Mhm.
have like 3 million Scoville.
Yeah,
for,
the
like, a little drop.
capsaicin concept.
Yeah.
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 So Flatline is like ×3 of that already, and
Mhm.
me and Ryan,
Yeah.
bravado and a little bit of
Ego and whiskey. There's a lot of whiskey.
A lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, it was the
Whiskey.
first time we
But
met, and we wanted to, like, this
to
is
be-
who I am.
Well, no,
Timmy-
this no, I bought it for you
No,
guys. I bought it for him.
I don't think this was the first time we met, but I would
No, it wasn't the first
say
time we met. No.
Oh.
I would
No.
say that like that
The second.
that like
Mhm.
solidified like
Your
Yeah.
bondage.
We have a special
Yeah.
bond. at this
no one
point.
else has gone through these same pain.
They don't know. They
No.
weren't in the trenches.
We were in the trenches.
Exactly.
We were in
Kinda
the
the
trenches.
trenches back.
But
Good thing I had 3 toilets.
just do not drink Flatline,
Don't
whatever
chug it.
that is.
Please don't
chug it.
Don't chug it.
Mhm, mhm.
I think you could
Dude,
maybe do
It'll
like a
throw
little.
you for a loop,
I
man.
think you
I
could
was
do a little bit of
sweating for a while.
pinky. I think
Well,
you can like
yeah.
get up to like where you could put it on a steak or
And I
something.
think-
I think you're fine. But
Our
like,
problem was after the second or third chug. I think if we just cut it off after the first chug, we
Mhm.
might have had a better time.
it's
But
crazy that like we even got to like one chug though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess
So like I'll
there's
give
a
it
lot of
that.
bourbon involved. 'Cause you
I mean,
went
I-
home. You and Kayla camped out downstairs.
yeah, we were both in a
I got
toilet
a
for
free-
No,
a good
we
bit.
ended up home.
You did guys go home? I
Yeah,
couldn't-
we did
okay.
go home, but it was like probably an hour after you guys after you
sure.
left,
Mhm.
and
I
we were
got-
like, like it was what it was. But I know
It is what
I was drinking a lot of water that night, and like the
I-
next day, and I'm pretty sure I went on some like spiritual experience. And
You're ayahuasca with the
I
ayahuasca.
didn't quite find God, but I definitely found Jesus. You
No,
know what I mean?
I
Like
think we
just
had
found
a-
the Holy Spirit, something like
we
that.
had a wellness
Sit-
check each
sitting
other.
next to the devil, you know.
Yeah.
The following day, where it's like wellness check. Are you alive?
Oh, I tried to sell my soul, and he was like, "You already sold it. Like, you can't
It's
really.
gone.
This is like,
It burned up last
yeah,
night.
this is
This is worth
inadequate."
about like 350.
Yeah.
The best I can do for you.
lazy monster.
You was 250.
Old Greg. Old Greg.
You ain't no dog. You ain't no tree minute.
About 350, folks.
All right, I'll bring it next time. We'll do it on Thursday.
Yeah,
I'll-
just like a dab.
But,
of it.
but yeah, I got a
Good
free
to go.
tattoo for chugging a bottle of hot sauce.
No shit.
Chuggy
Yeah,
We did it for free.
at work.
That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Nice.
at work.
Yeah,
We could've
I was
gotten
working in the
compensated.
restaurant, and
Man, she's
one
toasty
coworker's
here.
just like, he's a tattoo artist, and he goes, "Hey, I'll give you a free tattoo if you chug this whole bottle." I go,
Yeah.
deal.
And we did it
What?
for free.
Do you
And I
know
did
the
that bottles
bottle?
over there.
Do you know the bottle?
one?
All the bottles over there.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like
there you go.
3
Nice.
million.
3
Ready and
million
waiting.
Scoville.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Three
3
what?
million?
3 million Scoville is
million.
pretty hot. I mean, that's like
a little bit hotter than a ghost.
I chugged it,
that's
The ghost is at 2 million.
and then
Yeah.
and then I
So
threw it
that's
all
a bit
back up.
hotter
that's
than
3
Yeah,
times
which was
hotter
even
than like
worse.
the bomb.
And I think
You go come on your nose?
Pepper
No,
X
thank
Oh.
God.
is now the
Fuck,
official
man.
hottest
God.
pepper in the world.
Peppa X is the
Guess
and it's
official.
like
Wasn't Peck?
I don't know what
It's like
it is.
3.5.
I thought it was like almost 5.
No, I think I believe it was closer to 3.1.
Okay.
Because
Three.
Ghost is 2, and this was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little drop. I think it's
Mhm.
around 3, 3.5.
Yeah, I don't remember
But
the name
you know,
of it.
there's
Yeah.
like a really weird thing with heat where it's like after you get after about
certain
like a
point.
million,
Yeah.
It's just hot.
It's just hot.
It's
yeah,
just
like
hot.
anything,
Just
no matter
hot.
what you have,
Mhm.
it's just like it's
Like you
gonna be
really don't
there.
taste it, but like it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Well,
so-
and I tell you this all the time, but I think like when you eat a
But-
hot sauce, you want to taste good too.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
And there's so much
Absolutely.
like flavor
This
that
one did
can
not taste
exist
good
in spice.
coming in or going out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, burned a little bit.
he didn't say I had to keep it down either.
Burn the
So
booty
it's
hole.
like I could
Yeah.
go throw it up right
you're
after.
guaranteed to be able to do it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But
Okay.
I've made so much money off of this tattoo.
Oh, is that the your name one?
Yeah. I got your
You
name
made
on my
money off
ass.
of it?
I have your name tattooed in my ass.
Okay.
Every time I go downtown, hey, I bet you my bar tab.
Get a
that
free
I-
drink at least.
Yeah, I bet you a free drink that I have your name tattooed in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
it's quote your
name.
Mhm.
Smart.
Yep. I've
Clever.
been at a few tattoo parties where that was the theme. I don't have that on
Yeah.
my ass,
No,
but you
no.
know,
Not
nobody see
anymore.
my
made
flat ass.
so
Thank
much
God for
money.
technology, right?
Off of that tattoo. He gave me two choices. It was either the guy mowing the pubes
That's
or
my
whatever,
tramp stamp.
Uh-huh.
or your name on my
With
ass. And I was like,
pride.
That
well,
was
your
that-
name
yeah,
on my
you're- yeah,
ass.
yep, yep.
Like, I'm gonna
Yep.
make so much money off of that
That
tattoo.
is-
Oh,
That's a
man.
good tattoo.
Oh yeah,
That's clever. Yeah,
Mhm.
I dig it.
20 minutes of his time for an hour
For
of pain.
free.
Like,
Do you have
right?
any tattoos?
Oh man, I haven't.
I don't either. Yeah, like
have
you
a
guys are the only
needle
ones
phobia.
with tattoos.
That's- yeah.
here.
I have 30 of them.
Yeah.
30.
30?
I
I
I
have
have
six.
31.
We're looking for
Oh,
triple,
I have
triple
7.
digits, man. Triple
I'll
digits.
get this.
I'll
I'll
get
fucking
fucking
one.
It's a work in progress.
Well, can you go back and
I'm
keep charging
kidding.
sauce for
Yeah,
more?
I have 2 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
It might be a different
I have
challenge
8, hopefully, but
Say,
yeah,
a little
fuck
tougher.
me.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It might be like 10 bottles now.
No, I
I'll
don't
be
know.
like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you can
That's
throw it
not
out
pretty
right
bad.
after,
You
I
said eight,
believe
but
him.
I
I
actually
believe
believe
him.
you.
80? No, 8.
Eight,
But
yeah,
yeah.
no, 8's believable, yeah. Yeah. Unless it gets to half and goes down to 20 grand again.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
can buy more.
Well, it's
Yeah,
20
right?
Buy
grand
the
again.
dip.
Bitcoin.
It's back down again?
No,
Thought
no,
it was-
No, it was
70.
I think it
Is it
just
60?
broke all time high.
Nice.
So like
Oh, 70, so was it 73 or 74?
71. I think it hit yesterday or 2 days ago.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Wasn't it only like a year ago and isn't like 20K? It like
Yeah,
crashed.
yeah.
So
Like
it's
a
back
year,
up
year and a half
and
ago, it
even
was
better.
like 20K.
It's rebounded.
60K.
Good on
Yeah.
Bitcoin. Yeah,
It's
they got
crazy, man.
they got ETFs now. You can buy on the like stock markets too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
that's
So-
that's lame.
That's all a speculation on
trading.
what that'll do. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
you know,
BlackRock wants you to
I
believe.
don't know how that's all gonna go like long term. I would say like buy Bitcoin and chill, and that's really all you have to do. And then at the end of the day, you
Yeah, we
probably will
we
be
talked about it on
richer.
Saturday.
But
No, like what is the out? What is the next?
yeah,
What's the next step?
you know, like
What's the next step?
Well, right now we have like probably a currency crisis going on in America. That's pretty obvious.
Yep.
But like, what
Global?
is the out? You know what I mean? Like, where do you put your money? And
Mm.
if you don't have real estate, so like, I don't know, you own a house. You might want to upgrade that house. It might be like a starter home right now, which is fine.
Nice.
But you have a starter home. A lot of people can't even say that they have a starter home. You have a starter
Mhm.
home.
The price of
don't.
entry these
Mhm.
days.
Right
You
on.
don't have a starter home. We both rent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what do you do? Like, where is like your
Where do you park your money to make sure it's solid?
safe?
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least to
of
some
course.
degree,
Yeah.
right? Because it's never really safe when like you have a currency devaluation, just
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
even if you cash out of that asset when it is in a safe asset, you're not going to really have the value that you had anyway.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there's like it's like playing poker right now, and like
It's a
the
gamble,
river
throwing
card's about
dice.
to pop up,
Mhm.
and you might only have a 2 pair, and somebody across the table from you obviously is like an elite.
I got a
And
full
they
house
have-
over here.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
got
Yeah,
one
like
straight.
they have like they
Waiting
have
on that river.
2
That's about
aces, and the third ace is about to pop.
About to pop. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So
I'm
like,
all in over here. Like-
you know, and somebody might pop a flush on the river and flush you out. You know, you like,
that's chances
but-
you take.
but
Chances to take.
right now everybody's coming to the table with unequal hands. So it's like, you know, you have the elite party that they are so far ahead
Them
of everybody
bitches.
else,
Yeah.
and they absolutely
bitches.
hate everybody who isn't them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think once you realize like how much they actually hate you, like, you know, they teach you about carbohydrates when you're young because of how much they hate you. But they like overplayed their hands so hard at this point that it's like,
But
we might
have-
have some.
have
We might
they?
have some sort of like a trump card coming up. You know what I
'Cause,
mean?
I mean,
Like, it
if
might
you
be
think
kinda
about
like a
it, if
weird
you look
thing.
throughout history, what the French Revolution in the 14s, 15s,
Mm-hmm.
there's been more than that one, but I think that's the most prominent. It's always been the case, hasn't it? The haves versus the have-nots, the
Mhm.
plebeians
Yeah.
versus
I
the
think that was the point
Yeah.
where they were
So-
where they
But-
introduced racism.
So when you're saying they overplayed their hand, I agree. They're very in your
They're-
face. They're
yeah.
telling you what they're doing.
I'm gonna
but
get you
do
before
you
I
think
get
enough
got,
people are
you
gonna
know?
be able to realize it to make any difference? Reading articles recently that apparently there's a ultra right wing party in Germany
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
founded by a former Nazi
Yes.
that is actually getting like majority
Yep.
vote.
Well, it's default.
Yeah. yeah,
So,
I read
like,
that article.
you
said
know,
it did it.
when
It was
we
really
say,
well
like,
done.
hey,
very good, very
insane.
good article.
So, like, when I say, like, hey, will free capitalism ever work? The default, Nazism. Default. People just default to it. It doesn't matter, like, because, you know, you might not have a gun to your head now, but, like, I think most, even, like, libertarian thought,
Yeah.
right? So, like you said, fair and balanced free market, right? That's
Mhm.
very libertarian in
Mhm.
all essence. But gun to your head, do you go communism or Nazism?
Oh, that is.
I would
tough.
say Nazism in a heartbeat because communism no one eats.
I
Yeah.
would say Nazism just because of history.
Yeah.
I think if done correctly, communism would be a much better alternative than ultranationalism.
Yeah,
But
but the only reason that communism even lasted longer was like than 50 years was because they just happened to be industrializing at the same time.
they were making movies.
Like, you know that.
Oh.
So like, you know, if it had worked in a
So I think
vacuum now,
a communism light would be much better than an ultranationalism Nazism state. My last work trip, American Airlines, shout out, love you guys. They have their free entertainment, whatever. So I was watching a movie called The Ministrate of like Dastardly Gentlemen or something. And it was about the first British Special Forces team that was created during World War II. And they would do like these clandestine undercover missions. And actually, the British Parliament denied Winston Churchill when he first pitched it. So, Winston Churchill, in his genius, one of the best military and government minds we've ever had, he went under the radar. He told the military, yeah, we're doing this anyway. And if any of us get caught, we're all getting thrown in jail. Like, we're all fucked entirely. But they ended up blowing up so many U-boats. That was one of the biggest problems for the Allies.
They getting splats crushed. Yeah.
Yeah. They ended up like breaking a bunch of other high-value assets out of German like concentration camps. Like, really, really good movie. Highly recommended. Henry Cavill, Wolverine is in.
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, he shinks it at least once or twice. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
It's also got what's his face from Jack Reacher in it too as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've heard of it. Yeah.
I've heard of it.
He
Yeah.
Really,
also
really
has
good
like
film.
a digitized like upper stash lip. Yeah, I've seen it. It's amazing.
That mustache is all natural,
Yeah.
baby.
Perfect time to
Superman,
end.
baby.
It's a
Yeah,
good way
that
to
was
end.
a good wrap up, guys. Beat to your pod. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell. I don't know how long we went.